Wuthering Waves haters are continuing to grow ever more desperate, grasping at any straw they can. Had a comment left just several hours ago stating the game is literally dropping in numbers by the minute. Google Trends have fallen way down. The 1.1 live stream is canceled. Mobile players have all died, and etc. But this guy and his community will copium so hard about its success. It's actually sad. When the reality is, what's actually sad is these kinds of comments from people with single-digit IQs, or the haters that, as I noted over in a tweet that I made yesterday, every day I get called a Wuthering Waves shill because not only do I enjoy playing the game, but I also enjoy doing videos on it. I've been having a blast, and that shows in what I create. It's unreal how many haters label you negatively because you enjoy something that they don't. There are people that have sent me death threats just so they can try and scare me away from covering the game. Watch me live over on twitch.tv/Stix and Mrs. Stix. But that's not what we're here today to discuss. Those comments are hilarious enough as it is. What we're actually here to discuss is a hater that is so unhinged. Not only did he make a hate post over on the official Wuthering Waves subreddit, but after that was deleted, he went and made a thread over on the Gacha gaming subreddit, which was also deleted. I know, I fail to understand the logic behind these people. Like, how can you find the time, the energy, the motivation to hate a game so much that you take up the time to literally write essays depicting every way the game has hurt you? There's this interesting little app called Undelete, which allows for you to see, typically not always, the content of a Reddit thread that was deleted. This worked on the Gacha gaming thread, but unfortunately it did not work on the Wuthering Waves subreddit thread. But the TLDR of the Wuthering Waves subreddit thread was that this guy came onto the Wuthering Waves subreddit. He made a thread stating, "Woo-wah, us dying already." In that thread, he elaborated on all the different ways the game was dying, how there wasn't anyone left playing, that everyone had quit, that all of these issues had essentially destroyed whatever potential community there was. He then started talking about how he was having performance issues, which honestly isn't uncommon in people with single-digit IQs. It happens to at least one of 3 members of the Gacha gaming subreddit community. He claimed he had this incredibly powerful computer, yet he couldn't really play the game very well. So based off of that one singular experience, the game was in an unplayable state for the over 30 million people that had downloaded the game up until this point. The best part about this is, while this was ultimately removed, if you take a look at the thread over on the Wuthering Waves subreddit, you'll see that the post was locked, the post was removed within minutes of it going live. The reasoning for the removal was that his post concerning his performance issues belongs in the launch technical issues mega thread. So basically, he was complaining about the game dying. He was complaining that he couldn't really run or play the game. Reddit threads like this are very common, so they redirect them towards the launch technical issues mega thread. The entire concept makes sense. After having this deleted, he decides, "They're trying to silence me. They're trying to censor me." So what does he do? He goes over to the Gacha gaming subreddit and he makes a thread titled, "Woo-wah, Reddit deleted my post about its status." And this is where things get even funnier. So Undelete managed to restore the Reddit thread for me, the content of the Reddit thread, and it goes as follows. "I heard a lot of people gave up already on the game after their issues haven't got a fix after a few weeks." And no, a lot of people are playing the game. The game was resolved. The issues that people were having were resolved for a significant portion of them. I've made dozens of threads, dozens of community posts over the course of the last 2 weeks that have gotten tens of thousands of interactions per post. The overwhelming majority have stated that the game is in a perfectly playable state for them. This guy is in the very severe minority, and it's no excuse that they could fix it soon on upcoming patches. The game should not be released in its current state. Do not turn a blind eye over some rewards. I do supported the game towards the battle pass, and I'm not sure if I should invest more money on this game or wait till they fix it. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're concerned about supporting a game, don't support the game. It's that simple. If you're not willing to support it, just don't. It is really that simple. Don't go on a Reddit and then complain about it. He continues, I have an RTX PC. An RTX PC, yes. An RTX what? That is very vague. They vary quite significantly in strength here. Running all the latest games without problems. So, no way this game should start stuttering in my PC during the first 2 hours. With loading screen getting stuck at 65% for an entire 30 seconds every time I'm using teleport. Clearly, you have a fucking potato PC. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but maybe instead of supporting games, support your own gaming habits by getting a better computer. So at this point, I'm considering coming back on 2.0 or before it, if they can fix all these issues. They don't need to fix this issue. You can fix the issue simply by upgrading your computer. Instead of playing the game on a potato phone, instead of playing the game on a computer from the 1990s, consider upgrading your hardware. You don't need an incredibly powerful computer to play this. I know people that are playing this on gaming laptops. I know people that are playing this on phones that are years old. This is your device. This is not them. Yes, there are some people that are having performance issues, but that is the case for every single game. When Dragon's Dogma 2 came out, neither Mrs. Stix nor I could run it, yet we have $8,000 computers that can run literally every other game without issue. There are always going to be games that you have issues with. There's just no circumventing that. That doesn't mean that it's on them. More often than not, it's probably on you. His Reddit thread, though, was titled, "They deleted my post about its status." This guy, he sees the reasoning that it belonged in the launch technical issues mega thread, and instead he tries to create this drama like they were trying to silence him, when the reality is he's just a fucking idiot. Now, there were some comments left on the thread on the Gacha Gaming subreddit before that was removed. It was actually removed within about 45 minutes. I happened to see both of these before they were removed. I imagine it's a topic that has already been talked about multiple times and the devs already responded. Someone with a brain. They have a mega thread for things like this. That's why it got deleted. Someone else with a brain. Woo-wah us dying already. Nice title. They have a mega thread for technical issue. Someone with a brain. Literally, who cares? Exactly. Run it by Stix first. Please do. If you have something hateful to say about Wuthering Waves, please run it by me first. I'd love to do a dedicated video on it or make a tweet about it. People that hate Wuthering Waves already hate me enough as it is, because I have been enjoying the game and I've been doing videos on it. Now, if Wuthering Waves is not a gacha game you're all interested in, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now that might be more up your alley.